raining. Can you hear the rain? It's raining. So I'm very happy to have chosen to sleep in a shelter. As it turned out, I was the only one in the shelter. So I slept. Well, all on my own, like a big girl. I did have some, oh, no focus, the bear spray and the usual stuff next to me, just to make sure. And here I am. That was my bunk. Anyway, I'm gonna lay in here and listen to the rain for a little bit before I get up. Good morning! Welcome to day number 14. Oh my goodness. And guess what? I have been very lucky so far with incredible weather. But it had to happen eventually, of course. And we today have rain. It started to rain about 6 o'clock. And I was in a shelter, so it was awesome. And it just took off a few minutes ago. I got my full rain gear on and I have my pack cover as well. And we're descending. Yesterday I finished with the big climb, as you probably remember. So now we're descending, and as we are descending on wet rocks and roots and leaves, we are careful. And I say we because I have company.
Hi.
Meet Julia. Julia is from the area. Where are you from, Julia?
Wellsville, Pennsylvania.
Wellsville. And you're on a 2-day?
2 nights. 3 days, 2 nights.
She's on a 2 days, 3-night hike. And she's like me, slow and steady.
Yes.
So we're going down slow and steady. So the rain should be stopping in by noon or 1. And then beautiful sunshine. So we're going to be looking at having a reprieve from that, which we are grateful for. So you want to say hi to your kids?
Hi, Ryan, Noah, and Kanan. Hi, Glenn. I love you.
You'll have to be watching that.
I'll have them watch it.
Oh, that's great. Well, it was wonderful to meet you.
You too.
All righty. Beautiful field of lilies with this rain. Bet you they open up with the sun this afternoon. They're really close. So many of them, huh? Very, very pretty. So we just came out of the woods and the mountains back there into this magnificent farm field, and the path is going this way. Then apparently, according to Julia, who you can see up there, a little orange dot, it will turn left, and we're going to be going up that mountain over there that we see. And after that, she said it's a ridge walk to the shelter. And if I decide to go all the way to Duncannon, it'll be going down after that. Good to be walking with a local person that has knowledge. Beautiful flower, isn't it? Okay, gonna march on. I wanted to say, and I actually just mentioned it to Julia, but I wanted to say it out here because I know she's going to be listening, but I gave her kudos for doing what she's doing. She has a younger son at home and a husband, and she takes the time to come out here for a couple of nights, 3 days hike for herself, to give herself some time. She's a mom of three. She has older kids, but at home right now is still a younger son and her husband. But she said her husband is very supportive, so kudos to him as well. And that's an inspiration. Julia, you are an inspiration to do that. Not every woman would take the time to do that, would find excuses, but you've found what you're passionate about and what helps you to resource, to get back some energy, and you're doing it. So well done, Julia. Oh, so live. I love it. So nice, eh? Well, you hear that wind? It's very windy. The rain stopped. The sun came out, but now the wind is blowing. You can hear the trees that are dead cracking away, waiting to fall. So I'm watching those, and this is the path. It's very slow going because there's just rocks everywhere, so you have to carefully place your foot, and some of those rocks are not solid into the ground either. Anyhow, it is slow going, but we are doing it carefully. Oh my gosh, look at this tree. Wow, interesting. Alrighty, bye. Okay, found a big log, so I thought I would sit down and rest. Whew. Hard work. Oh, I need to keep eating and drinking to get some fuel. Ooh. Oof. Anyhow, the shelter I was going to stay at is really close by, but I am thinking that I am going to go to Duncannon, go straight to town. I don't know what the strength of the wind is, but it's windy. I don't see any crackly trees up here, so I should be safe. But I'm not gonna sit here very long. Just get my protein bar and keep going. 4 miles. I can do this. Well, change of plan. It started to rain, and the chances of rain were pretty good, and with that wind on top of that. And I happened to be passing the shelter I was going to stay at. So I'm coming back to the original plan. Only interesting thing here, I'm gonna jump down. There we go. Ooh, that was quite the jump here. But the interesting thing is there's a critter alert. There have been numerous sightings of porcupine inside and outside the shelter. Please cook and eat outside the shelter whenever possible. Take all your food, garbage, and trash with you when you leave. Salt from the perspiration is a definite attraction. As an experiment, sacrificial plywood has been placed where hikers like to sit. Not sure where that is. Anyway, shelter's stairs have been removed. Maintainers are trying to convince local porcupine to party in the woods, not in the shelter. Aluminum flashing has been added to the front edge and facing, and a rock step placed out from the edge. We're hoping the gap is too wide for a porcupine to bridge, and the flashing too slick for claws to grab. Your results may vary. Please be careful. The rock and flashing can be slippery when wet or muddy. Let us know if you wake up with a porcupine bunk buddy, and if so, how it got in. Well, I hope I don't have a porcupine buddy. And very interesting. They have these hooks here. I'm not sure what that's for. Apparently they liked our shoes, so maybe that's where you put your shoes. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's the metal flushing they're talking about. Very interesting. Well, there's not much to tent around here anyway. So sky is looking like it wants to clear, but not so sure. I think I'll just stay here. And I know Julia is coming this way too, so I'll have company. Hopefully between the two of us we scare the porcupines away. It's a beautiful building. Look at the wood though. Very nice. All right, talk to you later. Came to get some water. The shelter is like way up there. You have to come all the way down here, and the little pipe is giving a trickle. We are very grateful for the trickle, but I'm just thinking that soon it's gonna be dry. It's gonna be a problem. And it rained today, and it rained the other day too. So, pretty tricky. Stop raining for now. So, it's time for dinner. I'm gonna try this tonight. I've never done this in camping, but we'll see. It's supposed to microwave it or cook it in the pot, but I'm just gonna add the hot water and let it sit in the pouch like you would do with a dehydrated milk. Add a little bit olive oil for extra fat and good fat and energy. And then I'm gonna have a cup of water and honey because I don't have anything else. But I do have a little treat, a little Hershey chocolate. And I just realized that my Sea Knock has sprung a leak, like right in this spot there. So I took the duct tape that I had put on my pole for these kinds of fix. The only problem is it's not sticking really well because I think it's a little still, I dried it, but maybe it's still wet, I'm not sure. Anyhow, I'm not sure how it sprung a leak, maybe because I rested it on a piece of wood and a little shard got in. Not sure. Anyway, I'm hungry and I will eat and rest. Big days. Lots of food in the food bag. Some more cities.